it's Andy and Jill from Doods Reviews, and our buddy Jave isn't here today. He's unfortunately at the rib cook-off in Sparks as a judge, so he's well, important or something like that. I'm not sure. Anyway, we got the horrible assignment today of coming out and spending an afternoon with Chaim at Arie Winery, and we're going to be doing a vineyard tour. So if you're interested in learning how to grow grapes and make amazing wine, stay tuned, because we're going to come back with that in a few minutes. And until then, it's Andy and Jill from Doods Reviews.
So we've been here for 17 years now. We purchased the land in 2000, actually escrow closed in January of 2001. And it took me a whole year to get the permits to build the winery. But in the meantime, we built a house. So in the beginning, you're coming, huh?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes.
How many customers have you lost on the...
No. I'm strong. I might be little, but I'll carry you out.
Oh, they're not lost. He knows exactly where they're buried.
Because of the snake bites.
Yesterday we had two sessions. The first session, I had a casualty.
Uh-oh.
And so we had to bring a car to collect her.
Wow.
And so my wife decided today, hey, we're not doing this again. We're going to have a car down there. So we have a car. If something happens,
Halfway point.
so if something happens, we're going to be able to deal with it.
All right, good.
So, so where do we start?
You got your permits?
I was telling you about the history. In 2001, when we started the project, we bought a trailer, and we had a trailer parked at the site of the house, which is a quarter of a mile from here. And so we lived in a trailer. Now, this trailer, we were in the trailer on 9/11.
Oh my goodness.
And my wife was in Chicago. My daughter went to school there in Chicago. She went to Columbia University getting a master's degree in film. You know Chicago?
I was born in Chicago.
Okay. And so she was with her daughter, and the contractor knocks on the trailer at 6 o'clock in the morning and said, "Did you hear what happened?"
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this stays. These kinds of memories stays with you. So, so this was 9/11, and then we had the house, and then we started building the winery. We did our first crush in 2002.
Wow.
But my first wine was made in 2001 in someone else's winery, and we made about 2,000 cases. 1,500 cases of Zin and about 100 cases of Syrah in 2001. Wow. I still have a few bottles.
Oh, nice.
We're having those at dinner tonight,
Yeah.
We planted in 2001. We planted 21 acres of 5 different varietals, and now we have 42 acres of 11 different varietals. Now we're going to go to the vineyard, and we're going to see the Cabernet Sauvignon. We're going to see Touriga Nacional. We're going to see Syrah and Petit Syrah. And we're going to see Cabernet Franc. And I'll tell you about my farmer's philosophy and my farming protocols. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Any questions?
No, let's go.
All right, let's go. All right, so I am, this is the beginning of our vineyards. And I was telling you about Pedro. Pedro lives behind this. This is a Cabernet Sauvignon Blanc that I added. I first planted 1 acre of it down this way, and in 2001, And then in 2007, I added another acre. And
So how many acres total of Cabernet?
I added another acre and a quarter, so I have 2¼ acres of clone 337. Okay, this is clone 337. And first planted, 1 acre planted in 2001, and the second acre in 2007. Now, I had another acre of Cabernet planted on the other side of the vineyard, and this was clone 4. Clone 4, I totally eliminated. It just didn't work out for me. It gave me flavors that I didn't like in a Cabernet. More vegetal flavors, more like bell pepper. Bell pepper flavor. That I like bell pepper, roasted bell pepper,
But not bell pepper wine.
vinegar, and oil, olive oil. But in Cabernet, just I couldn't care for it. So I was looking for a way to overcome this, and I learned that Cabernet doesn't, for the most part, it doesn't like this climate. It gets too stressed out, and when it gets stressed out, it like goes dormant. Yeah, it goes dormant. It's the metabolism, the rate decreases, so the ripening process doesn't progress. And when the fruit doesn't ripen, in the early stages, it develops more vegetal flavors, and these vegetal flavors stay.
So what makes this clone different that works for you? Because your cab is beautiful.
I pray, and every day I come here and I talk to the vine. Please stay awake in the afternoon. Well, you know, I really don't know enough. And I don't know that anybody knows. I mean, if they're going to tell you that we planted here Cabernet because we know the soil, the composition of the soil, etc., and it suits Cabernet. This is just right for Cabernet. I don't know. I don't believe it.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Too many factors.
Okay, let's go now to the vineyard, and I'll tell you what works. Why is it that suddenly I don't have any more vegetable flavors in my Cabernet?
That's good.
I can see. Stay awake in the afternoon.
Okay, why don't you first taste? Okay, taste. Come a little more inside. You see, this is typical Cabernet clusters, and they're small clusters, very loosely packed, not tightly packed, and very small berries. Bernard that he's doing. Chew on it. Notice it has a thick skin.
Wow.
Thick skin. The thick skin will give you more tannins, and it'll give you more color. Look at the seed. What do you see in the seed? You see some brown, some green. Some brown, some green. And so it shows that it's ripening. Do you taste any vegetable flavors?
No.
Any bell pepper?
No.
God forbid, no. Yeah.
Well, I noticed
jalapenos.
a little jalapeno. And the clusters are here in the bottom of the plant, right?
Yeah.
So if you look, they're well shaded, and I'm going to assume that that's maybe how you've helped to achieve the absence of.
Okay, it's they're shaded, but there's a little more to it. And now if you come here, where we had a post, here. This is where we have a post. Okay, the post, it has a crossbar. This is the crossbar. If you come on the other side, behind me, you're going to see it better. And now this crossbar is not mounted symmetrically. Okay, it's mounted asymmetrically. It's skewed towards this side. Now this is west, and this is south. So the afternoon sun comes to here, which is the hot sun. So what I'm doing here, I'm allowing the shoots to droop over more than the other side. Okay, the other side, if you see, they're like a wall, and here it's leaning forward, and the clusters are inside. See, close to the wire, to the previous wire, which is providing some shade. And this is really what, you know, I was having dehydration. The clusters were dehydrated, and the flavors were very vegetal. The only thing that I did, that's what I did. I had a crew order to come and pick my Sauvignon Blanc, and I think I told you this is my Sauvignon Blanc. And they were supposed to show up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
I was out there at 6 o'clock, nobody showed up. I called the contractor, couldn't get him. Waited and kept calling him until 7 o'clock. I called him 10 times, he didn't answer. No crew. At 7 I said, I got to do something. So I started calling all my friends. And I have quite a few friends. I mean, I've been here for 17 years. And so I found somebody that said, I can help you.
Nice.
And by 9:30 I had another crew.
Oh, gotta love your neighbors.
Harvested, and now you asked me how many people. I had 12 people. They did it, not much. It was like 6.5 tons. They did it in 3 hours.
Wow.
And
Pros.
so I have my Sauvignon Blanc under control. And now next is coming Syrah.
And when will you harvest Syrah?
Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
Wednesday and Thursday I will harvest all my Syrah. I have 6 acres of Syrah.
And how do you determine that? Is that when you go and we taste those grapes and you go, it's
that's
ready?
Exactly. Well, I also do something scientific too. I mean, not only subjective. I just want to, I mean, mostly subjective, I'll tell you. Mostly is by taste, looking at the seeds, chewing on the seed, chewing on the skin to see whether the skin is tannic, astringent. And when I feel that it's not astringent, and you know, and I get the flavor, then I know. But I follow this also with numbers, you know, acidity and bricks and things like this. I follow the progression. Okay.
What's our next grape?
All right, let's go. Okay, you water.
It's dry though. I notice all around. I don't see any water spots. It looks dry from the surface. I know it's wet underneath, but it's dry on the surface.
Yes, it's this soil is sandy, and so it won't hold on to a lot of water. When we water a long time, but we water 10 hours, and we like on the upper side. It's not uniform. If you look at the vineyard from above, you're going to see some spots are green and some spots are darker green. And the reason is that maybe some areas there's rocky underneath, so the water, it's not holding the water, and the plants don't get as much water. Now, when you're in a steep hill like this, the upper part, the water goes down. So in order to equalize the amount of water that the plants get on the upper side and the lower side, you have to give more water on the upper side and less water on the lower side. Sometimes the terrain, it dips down and then it goes back up, and that's a problem.
Get it out of the sun.
What grapes are we looking at?
Yes. I'm sorry.
What grapes are we looking at?
Touriga Nacional.
Oh, Touriga is one of my favorites.
Okay, this is going to be very different than the Cabernet. First of all, the berries are larger, and the clusters are a little bigger, and it's very fruity. Very fruity, kind of thick skin, rich in tannins.
Green seeds.
There, it's still green. So it's a little behind, and it's got to be brown. But you chew on the skin, it's not very astringent.
It's good.
It's fruity. It's going to be very flavorful. This year we're going to have a really great wine.
He's excited.
2017 Chirica, be ready for that. Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Good. Okay, now the other indication of ripeness is, I say you use many of your senses. You don't only use your olfactory senses, your smell and taste, but you use your eyes, and you also use your touch. I mean, you can touch the grapes and you can tell if they give a little bit, if they're a little softer, they're more ripe. Yeah, this is a little firm.